This is the ball.
Night out.
What are you guys' reactions about the NBA draft?
Well, I wasn't expecting that ball would be taken 44. That was the main surprise of everything. But with the first pick, oh, that's like given for like certain months already. It's always gonna be Zion.
What about you, Paul?
Yeah, like what he said, number one pick was hella obvious, but I was rooting for actually his last name Moran.
John Morant.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like CJ McCollum and Stephen Curry. They came from like a.
Oh, Murray State. I remember
There,
Murray State. It was a small school.
It's not really a big school, but what's up? He got the number 2 pick. He was a number 2 pick.
I'm intrigued about RJ Barrett though. What do you think about RJ Barrett?
I think he's a prolific scorer. Or he's a good shooter. How about you, Jin?
Well, for me, just like Stephen A. Smith said, he's just like poor man's Carmelo Anthony. You know, he just like likes to shoot. He's not good at free throws. Efficiency, he's not really good, but he just jacks up a lot of shot. That's what I think about RJ Barrett. I think he's pretty overhyped for a 3rd pick.
Yeah.
And let's see, it's New York. What?
There's
did he
also
lose?
extra pressure playing for New York.
Yeah,
That's
true.
also another
No.
thing you should consider.
A role player for me. I mean,
Who is their NBA comparison for RJ Barrett?
Jalen Rose.
Jalen Rose. That's actually not a bad career if he ends up being Jalen Rose.
Yeah,
But not for a 3rd overall pick.
exactly.
I just said like poor man's Carmelo.
So John Morant, Zion Williamson number 1, John Morant number 2.
If you were to pick number one, who would you pick?
Well, I'd pick Zion too.
Zion, automatically. Well, you.
Yeah, Zion. No one else.
Yeah.
No one else.
It's
Yeah.
a once in a generation talent. You
Yeah.
know, they say he's the next big thing after LeBron. So who knows?
His
We'll see.
skill set is very unique. It reminds me of Julius Randle, but
With
with
hops.
more hops. Right?
Actually reminds me of Zach Randolph
With hops.
with hops.
But I don't see the post game yet. Maybe that's something he could
Well,
develop.
he's like what,
Yeah.
18, 19 years old right now?
Yeah.
But the only thing concerning for me is at that age,
At that age, I was that good too in basketball. But I just let go.
I
highly
doubt
doubt
that.
that's
We
bullshit.
can move on. Let's not
But again, he's 18, 19, and he's gonna grow more. My concern is his knees or his
Exactly.
body. Can it hold up? I hope he has a very good and healthy career, but it's just.
I
for
think
the best.
it will be wise if he would trim down, like do more cardio and
Yeah, and then not lose the strength.
yeah.
Well, Zion, Mount Zion.
Push me on.
What did you say? I didn't understand that shit.
We'll edit.
Zion.
We'll edit that.
Last one, Zion.
So now let's talk about NBA free agency. We're less than 48 hours away.
48 hours.
Let's talk about the top free agents that are available on the 30th of June. Let's start with Kawhi Leonard. Where do you think he should go?
Okay.
Sergeant.
Kawhi is the finals MVP. He's the champion. He's on a 1-year rental, they thought, for Toronto, but he delivered. So now he has the license to do whatever he wants because he did what he needs to do. So what as we have been hearing, he wants to go to LA. So there's Lakers and Clippers, and me personally, I don't want him with the Lakers because they have LeBron and Anthony Davis. So I want
Literally
balance.
LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Yep.
No one else.
And of course, Toronto is always going to be on the picture. But for me, the best fit for Kawhi, well, he's a defensive-minded guy. Why don't go with the Clippers as a defensive-minded team? So just add, and they still have one more slot. So whoever that guy is, so I want him. with the
Who do you
Clippers.
want to bring with Kawhi? Because they have slot for 2. I think they have 60 million in cap space.
I was
approximately.
I was actually thinking Clay, but I don't think Golden State Warriors will let him go because Splash Brothers are who they are,
I think they'll prioritize Clay over KD.
Yeah, actually.
But how about you guys? Where do you guys want Kawhi to go? Right?
I mean,
Warriors.
if I was No. Actually, if I was not to be biased,
Oh, sorry, you're saying you're a biased
no,
Warrior
I'm
fan?
kidding, I'm kidding.
Okay.
So if I was Kawhi, I would stay as a Raptor because what's the point? What's the point of transferring to another team if you've already started something, you know? And
And he's already at the top right now.
exactly. But if I were to choose, if I was Kawhi and I would want to leave, I would probably pick the Clippers. Yeah, because
The lesser of the two LA teams?
yes,
Why?
because if he moves to, I mean, if he goes to the Lakers, that's like from I forgot which source, but they said it's like building the most hated team in the NBA.
Do you think they'll be most hated?
Um,
He thinks they'll be the most hated.
well, honestly I think it would be worse than what Katie did.
That's okay. All
Well,
right.
that's for me.
I didn't say anything.
What do you think, Enzo?
I don't think it's worse than what Katie did
Hey,
because
hey,
of
hey.
the fact that I think it's a weak move too, for especially for Kawhi, because he's already proven that he can lead a team to a championship, and at the same time he's the go-to guy. And for him to move to the Lakers, for example, where LeBron and AD are already playing at, you would have the top three out of the best 5 or 6 players in the NBA. That's a weak move, but it's not worse than KD because what KD did was go to the team that beat his former team, and at the same time it was a 73 win team. So that's not worse than what KD did. That's in my opinion.
So, for example, I have a question for you regarding that statement of yours. What if the Warriors only won?
That's not the main reason.
No, because you said
Hey.
73-9.
And
What if they?
that's the team that beat his former
What
team.
Yeah.
what if? Um,
The Thunder beat the Warriors.
no, it's the same. What if the Warriors won below 50
Okay.
and OKC beat the Warriors?
Hey,
If KD
KD
transferred to the Warriors next year, would that be
Wait.
okay?
I don't think KD would.
But no,
transfer.
dude, answer my question.
hey,
Then it
guys,
doesn't make sense.
Let me
because-
interrupt.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense for KD to move to the Warriors because
No, what
for
if?
some-
What if he transferred to the Warriors?
then it's
even
not
if-
a weak move.
Hey,
But
that-
then wouldn't
that's
make
acceptable.
sense.
that's a
Yeah.
discussion for another
Okay.
time. We're going off course. We're at the free agents right now. That's a
How did we
very
even
hot
got there?
That's a very hot topic, I know, but let's stick with the free agents first.
Okay.
We just
So,
said
okay.
Kawhi, and then we went to
So
the
where do you see
73-9.
Kawhi? Oh, makes the most sense for the Clippers, right?
Yeah, and
And
if
who are
he,
you
if
bringing
he
with
moves
him?
to the Clippers, I would want Clay beside him. You know.
KK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clay and Kawhi.
Yeah. Both defensive plus
Shit.
if
Cut.
if Patrick both
That's fine.
okay, so
Okay,
both
go ahead.
both Clay and Kawhi plus Patrick Beverly, that will be an awesome defensive team. Okay, let's just finish
let's
with one page.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Who the shit?
Okay, let me start with
I heard
DeMarcus
New
Cousins.
York is interested to sign him.
Cousins will not go back to the Warriors.
Or you
Coming
don't
from
want
the
him to
Warrior
go
fan.
back.
Well, I would want him because he's not playing well because he's not in condition. But if
Yeah, Andre Jordan actually is better
he
than
could,
him right now.
he could. I mean, if you give him the chance, because he was given like how many months to play? I mean,
During the regular season, he was playing okay.
bro, he
Then
was
he got
not in.
injured
He was not in.
again.
He was not in the
He was not
regular
even in
season.
top shape.
He played in the regular
I think he
But
could.
that's not him.
He could do better, but I don't think he fits
That's
in.
a second cousin.
I don't think.
New York is willing to give him a chance. That's what I heard. If they don't get Kyrie and KD,
Well, imagine 7-footer, Achilles injury, and that heavy. Medically, I doubt it. But let's see.
Yeah, Achilles is.
But KD's
Well, the
he's
difference,
slim.
the
He's
difference, yeah,
slim.
that's
He's
what
not
I'm
heavy.
about to say. Because the difference between KD and DeMarcus,
DeMarcus
DeMarcus
heavy.
is hella heavy and He's tall.
Anyway, so DeMarcus, you want him to go.
Let me start with you because I haven't thought of a team yet.
I want him to go back.
What about Lakers?
No.
Well, first of all, I just want to say this because I hate this last year. He said on public that no one's offering him money, so he went to the Warriors. But Pelicans offered him 2 years. 2 years, 20 million. So that means 10 years. That means 10 million in a year. And then he opted for 5 million with the Warriors. What does that mean? But anyway, so DeMarcus Cousins, where do I want him to go? Anywhere. He's not related to whatever significant.
I'd rather have Whiteside than DeMarcus.
Oh hell no.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Would you'd rather have DeMarcus
I'll
than
take my
Whiteside?
chances on DeMarcus because I know Whiteside. There's no more potential.
Anyway,
there.
Oklahoma City Thunder Cousins.
Yeah, if they could get,
That's it. That's my pick.
they could probably
A
just sign him outright.
A rejuvenated Cousins with Westbrook and PG.
Though they already have Paul George and
A, re-
Westbrook.
a rejuvenated.
For me, I'd rather have him go back to the Kings.
Oh, Willie Cauley-Stein just got out. That's
Yeah.
right. He has a point. Point he has.
I'd rather have him go back to the Kings.
But the true king is in LA. Ha. How about you? You about
Put him in the Hawk
I thought you said King. OKC.
Hawks?
for DeMarcus.
Yeah.
Hawks
No.
or OKC.
See.
I don't really
Wait,
care.
since we're in OKC, why is Andre Robertson getting paid that much? He doesn't even do shit.
He's a D&D.
He said,
He's
"There's no three."
He's a poor man's Tony Allen.
Yeah, he's a D&D.
He's a poor man's Tony Allen.
Anyway.
He can't even shoot.
Anyway,
Okay, well,
we have to cut it.
This is very exciting stuff. I'm sure.
We have to cut it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but we'll
I'm
continue.
wrapping
We'll-
it off.
We'll continue
We're
tomorrow.
ending
You-
the show.
You don't have to wrap it up because we'll continue tomorrow.
Are we?
Right now we
In
have to
case
wrap
we
it up.
don't, this is gonna be.
Last
our
topic is
first
OKC.
episode.
Okay, okay. See you next time. Bye.
So we are
The
Balls Night Out. So last week we just had they had the NBA draft, and of course Zion Williamson was the number one pick.
There's the helicopter.
1 second. 1 second.